Hello everyone! I'm heading off to Japan in a few days, and today I'm showing you everything that I'm packing. A little about the trip. We will be away for a total of 13 days, and we are flying with Zip Air, which is a budget airline. For this trip, we are limited to 7 kilograms of carry-on baggage weight for the outbound flight, and we do actually need to adhere to the restriction because Zip Air does not offer online check-in for this flight, so we will have to go to the check-in counter like it's the 90s and get our bags weighed. We plan on shopping in Japan, and so we did purchase extra carry-on weight for the return flight, and because of that, my loadout is a bit different than what you'd probably expect. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe if you haven't already and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future rants, rambles, or recommendations. The first thing I like to tackle when I'm packing is figuring out what clothing I'll bring. Having the right clothing can make or break a trip, so I want to give myself plenty of time to get it right. For this trip, since I plan on shopping and I have a weight limit to contend with, I am packing a very minimal amount of clothing items. But I do want to make sure that I have enough to last me at least a few days comfortably. That means having clothing that works well together for layering in case the weather gets chilly, as well as comfortable loungewear, and of course, a reasonable amount of socks and underwear. The hotel I'm staying at has laundry facilities in the building, so I'm not too worried about clothes. So for this trip, I am packing 2 t-shirts, 2 long sleeve shirts, 2 pairs of athletic leggings, 1 pair of jersey leggings for loungewear, 1 pair of linen pants that can be layered over the leggings, 6 socks, 7 underwear, 2 bralettes, a swimsuit, a rain jacket, and a travel vest. More info on the travel vest later on in the video. First thing I like to do is set aside the clothes that I will wear on travel day or that don't make sense being inside the packing cube, such as jackets. After I have all of my pieces gathered, I'm folding them up so that everything fits nicely inside this one medium-sized packing cube. I like using packing cubes because I like being able to easily unpack at my destination rather than constantly rummaging through my whole suitcase. I like to do sort of a stubby KonMari fold so that each clothing item stands up inside the packing cube so I can see everything I have easily when I open the cube. Once all of the clothing is folded in the packing cube, I just wedge in my socks, swimsuit, underwear, and bralette wherever they'll fit, and that is my clothing all squared away. The list of items I am packing for this trip is very pared down, and for me, it is the minimum that I would want in order to feel taken care of, and I wouldn't want to forget any of the basics. So what I do to ensure that I don't forget anything, even when I'm packing extra light, is to start by duplicating my main packing list in Notion that is super comprehensive, and I'll go through and delete items that I can do without rather than trying to build a list from scratch. So for this trip, I'm bringing my morning sunscreen moisturizer, my night and body moisturizer, face wash, retinoid, some CeraVe healing ointment that can double as lip balm, 2 hand sanitizers, 1 gel and 1 spray, toothpaste, some eye drops, and a little bit of CeraVe itch cream and an antibiotic cream for first aid. I am also combining my makeup into this bag. I decided on my original subtle stack because it's smaller and contains everything I need for an everyday makeup look. To that, I'm adding a mascara and a brow gel, a mini lipstick, and 1 face brush. I typically keep my liquids bag fully stocked at all times, but for this trip I have lightened the load significantly and I'm taking just a few personal basics that I don't want to be without. For things that I'm not picky about, like shampoo and conditioner and body soap, I can easily pick up whatever my hotel doesn't provide. I would also usually have a separate bag just for makeup, so I'm pretty pleased with myself here, I have to say. Moving on to my non-liquid toiletries, I ditched all of the non-essentials. This pack has small items such as hair ties, a nail clipper, a file, tweezers, a few safety pins, and my pills. And of course, I have a toothbrush, floss, deodorant, some panty liners, a hair clip, and my Tangle Teaser, which acts as both a hairbrush and a scalp massager. I'm not packing a razor because my plan is to wax everything beforehand, so I don't have to worry about that chore during the trip. And I'm packing all of this in a gallon-sized Ziploc because I cannot afford to waste weight on a fancy toiletry bag. For my electronics, I have 2 power banks, my universal charging block, micro USB and USB-C chargers for the power banks, 2 lightning cables, one USB-A and one USB-C, an extra USB charging block, a phone lanyard, this detachable wrist strap, old school auxiliary headphones, and a couple of twist ties. I'm packing everything in this clear zipper bag because I find it easier to get in and out of than a Ziploc bag while on the go. After I have all of my little bundles packed up, I like to revisit my list and gather up all of the miscellaneous items and place them in a spread near my bag. This way I can see everything and kind of assure myself that everything I checked off the list is present and going in the bag. I like packing all at once so that I can find a home for each item in the bag and then not have to think about it again because I know all of the items went in the bag and no items were left behind. Now it's time to pack everything up. My main bag for this trip will be my Kufe travel backpack from Amazon in the 18-inch size. Since I will be shopping, I have a second backpack that is also coming with me. This is the exact same Kufe backpack but in the 16-inch size. And as you can see, it nestles inside the larger version quite well. I just tightened down the straps as much as I could and it fits perfectly. Next, I'm wrapping my slippers in a bin liner to keep everything clean, and I'm stuffing that at the bottom of the bag along with my dry bag that I folded up as tightly as possible. I'm adding in my packing cube with my clothes and my electronics bag, slipping my AirPods and AirTag into the zipper pocket, and that's going to be all for the main compartment. In this waterproof section, I'm adding my first aid kit and collapsible water bottle for easy access if I need them. I like to use the front compartments for random quick grab items such as tissues, wipes, and Ziploc bags like you see here. Nothing valuable ever goes in these compartments. In the top one, I'm just adding my cloth mask in case I need it and my pen and Sharpie. Since this bag has a laptop compartment, I try to use it even if I'm not traveling with a laptop because it takes up space regardless. Here, I'm flattening out my microfiber travel towel and zipping that into the bag. Umbrella in the water bottle holder, as you do. This bag contains a security compartment that stays against your back, and I use this to store my passport wallet containing my passport, my backup credit cards, and a second AirTag, plus my card case and my phone. I finish by buckling and tightening the 4 compression straps on the exterior of the bag. This helps to compress the bag so it looks a little bit smaller, and in the case of this particular bag, it makes it more difficult to open the zippers because the straps get in the way, so it adds a little bit of extra security. Speaking of security, it's just a habit at this point for me to keep a lock on my bag, but I have nothing valuable. Besides my phone, wallet, and passport, nothing else really matters. I have no jewelry besides my earrings that I never remove, no sunglasses or handbags. But I still like to loop the lock somewhere on the bag in case I want to use it. While I'm at it, I also hang a few carabiners around. They always come in handy. Since I will have to get my bag weighed at the counter and I don't know if the scales are accurate, I want my bag to weigh in at well under 7 kilograms. Which means I will be walking up to the counter wearing as many items on my person as is reasonable to reduce the weight of my actual bag. This foldable tote is lightweight and easy to carry, and my plan is to carry my jacket and packed up vest in this bag for easy access so I can quickly throw them on at the airport and then take them off when I walk away from the counter without opening up my main backpack. I got this vest from Amazon. It's a men's fishing vest and it is a size men's extra small. There are a lot of options, but I chose this one because I thought it was the least ridiculous looking option in the price range that I was willing to pay. My liquids bag is of course one of my heavier items, so I'm stuffing that one into one of the pockets. In another pocket, I'm placing my toiletries bag. My electronics bag is technically heavier, but it doesn't fit in the pocket well, and I want everything in the vest and in this bag to be as secure as possible so I don't have to worry about losing anything. So that is it. That is how I am packing for 2 weeks in Japan with a 7 kilogram weight limit. I really hope you found this helpful, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now, and happy travels.
Now that